Imagine being considered normal all your life until that one day your friends stop keeping it real, all because your physical appearance starts to change. Everywhere you go, people stare at you strange. Imagine playing kickball, pick first but now last, getting joked on in front of the whole class. I got pencil shavings dumped in my hair all because my peers used to say you're not one of us. Imagine crying so much you just couldn't take it. People telling you you're not going to make it. Having the lowest of the low self-esteem and sometimes catching yourself having suicidal dreams. Imagine that. Two-tone creations, baby. We made it.
Whoa, whoa.
We started photography with an ideal of I wanting to start a new project, learn how to do something different. And I came to my husband and said, hey babe, how do you feel if I begin photography? And he says, well, if you do it, you can't quit.
More, the images that we had, the more I got into it. And then I got to the point where, okay, 2 shooters are better than 1. So I got into it, started learning to shoot. Of course, YouTube and our mentor, Mr. Joe, he's been such a great help where the learning process just keeps going, and that's what we keep doing today.
The meaning behind Two-Tone Creations. So at the age of 7, I was diagnosed with a unique skin condition entitled vitiligo. And that's when your skin begins to turn white. And so as a youngster, I was humiliated, I was talked about, I got bullied all the time. And I used to wear makeup to hide who I was. And it wasn't until senior year in high school is when I began to accept myself and accept who I was as a person. And then when I accepted myself, that's when I decided to stop wearing makeup and allow the world to see who I was. And when I began to let the world see who I was, that's when I fell in love and I began to love myself. And when I loved myself, I met a man. And so that's the two-tone aspect of it, is my skin color and who I am. And so the creations all began when Will and I loved each other. And it's creating a new foundation. It's creating happiness. It's creating something that's deeper than two-tone creations photography. It's just it's a life. It's a way of life. It's happiness for me because I love who I am. And so that's how we came up with the Two-Tone Creations photography.
I enjoy all our shoots. I mean, we try and dibble and dabble in every type of photography there is. This year alone, we've been doing a lot of weddings. We've had a lot of pictures doing with the recruiting school on Fort Knox. But the thing is just making sure that our clients are happy and that they're comfortable with us when we shoot. So that's what makes me enjoy this process the most, is just making our clients happy and having them appreciate us and what we do for them.
We like anything that we get our hands on. Photography is photography, so if you want us to do an event or if you want us to go do a family portrait, we're all in. We give our 110% on anything that we do, and it's fun. It's absolutely fun for us. So what I like the most about working with my handsome husband, not only is he the apple of my eye, the joy of my life, but it's something that we share together. It's an intimate thing without being physical. We are able to love each other through photography because he has taken on the passion that I actually love. It's made it greater. It helps our marriage. It's exciting. It's new. We're learning each other. It's a whole different business mind aspect. It's not only, oh, let's watch a game together, but oh, let's learn how to build an empire together. And I love that so much. It's sexy to me. And so yeah, I absolutely love it. What we plan on learning accomplishing in the next 3 years is to grow our business, continue to learn, and continue to just have improvement as artists. So in conclusion, please, please, please love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, no one else will love you. So make sure that you find something to bring you out of you. Even if it's any talent, anybody can be great. You can be great. I made it this far by the grace of God, and all of my help comes from Him. And so I have no one else other than God to get the glory for where I am today. And I love myself. I'm two-tone, so if you see me in the streets, call me two-tone and I'll answer. Don't ever feel sorry for me. This is my testimony. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in to us. And if you have any questions, please contact us at.
We have our Gmail email account is twotonecreations@gmail. That's with an 8 at gmail.com. We're also on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram page, and we will probably be starting a Google Plus page. Look out for that.
Tiffany Foster, now known as Tiffany Wiley. When I first met Tiffany, Tiffany was referred to me through a mutual friend who I used to work with beside in Mogul Magazine. And actually, when I met Tiffany, when Tiffany first walked in my office, obviously she has a very distinct look about herself. But to make a long story short, by the time she left my presence, that initial encounter, you know, we had adopted one another, and I've loved her ever since, like she was my own daughter. You know, she's just absolutely amazing. And through Tiffany, I met her husband at the time was her fiance. I met William, and they are like, I refer to them affectionately as my babies, you know, even though they're adults. But I refer to them both as my babies. But they're just amazing. They just have impacted my life so much as a person, as a photographer. They affectionately refer to me as their dad and mentor. You know, I don't know if I'm mentoring them or they're mentoring me, but I love them, you know, as if they were, you know, I just can't imagine. I don't have the words to say what they mean to me.